Howdy, folks. Is it wrong that I love screwing with that dog?
Yes, very wrong.
All right, howdy, folks. It's Bodine 52. I am out with my bride, Mrs. Bodine. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And we are out and actually going against what I've been preaching, which I shouldn't be, because you probably see my arms.
It's so hot.
I do not have my jacket on, but it is like burning up today, and it is just, at this point, 9:30, 10 o'clock? What do you think, Mrs. Bodine?
Honest? I even got ready in 20 minutes this morning. And that's a record time.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're gorgeous like you, it's easy. Yeah, I'll suck up. That's okay. Well, you know, when I first started this video, I talked about the four-letter words, and there's a bunch of them, and we can't say them on YouTube. But mine, and let's start with a disclaimer. This is all in good fun, folks. But mine starts with O.
An O. Give me an O.
H-I-O, which is Ohio. And you know what? Really, we have no problem with Ohio. And we have a lot of friends and subscribers that are from Ohio. But I'm a University of Michigan boy. So we grew up not like in Ohio State. So let me just say, it's not people in Ohio, it's just the Buckeyes. So, because we're going to meet some really good friends, we are going to go into Ohio. We are meeting the West Virginia HOG Chapter. I'm not sure which number that is, but I'll leave that in the description. Jim, who is the chapter president, who's a buddy, is going to be there, as well as our good friends, the HDRs, Mr. and Mrs. HDR. So we're going to head to Ohio and meet the whole group for lunch, and then a little bit riding, and hopefully the HDRs will break off a little bit, but and the four of us go riding and maybe do a little vlog together. So that is the plan. That's the airport I want to run my motorcycle up and down that runway. I've been there before. Look, there's nobody out there. I bet there's cameras. What do you think?
I think there's cameras.
Oh, well. It's like the bike takes me by that way all the time. So,
Tempting.
What's that?
Tempting.
Alright. We won't stop. We'll keep going. We will not stop and ride the motorcycle on the runway, even though I want to.
Good idea.
It's pretty through here, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
That's what's kind of cool about hitting a road that you've never been on before.
I know.
The back roads to Ohio. I'm not even going to make a joke about that.
Nope.
So let's see, the people that I can recall off the top of my head that live in Ohio, and forgive me if I missed you, Motorcycle Dan and his bride, Mr. McStache, Viper in Ohio. Alright, if I missed you, let me know. All good folks, and they're usually pretty good about my joshing with Ohio State Buckeyes. And thankfully I don't have to go through Columbus to get to Michigan, so that's good. What is all that stuff out there?
That's soybeans. Got some corn growing up there.
That's soybeans with like little corn sticking out of it?
Yep.
Maybe they missed a couple? What do you think?
Well, last year we had a corn crop in there, because they switch off every year.
You know what? That's right. I heard that. It shows what I know. Ooh.
The popo is here.
The popo. Better you than me, buddy. It's a pretty cool bridge, isn't it, Mrs. Bodine?
Yeah, very cool.
Look at that water.
I was checking to see if it had grate.
What's that?
I was checking to see if it had grate. Glad it does.
All right, Mrs. Bodine, what do you think so far?
Awesome. Very nice ride.
This is nice. Folks, you too can plan for a funeral for $4,780. Public service announcement by Bodine52. All right, Mrs. Bodine, I think we are getting close to Ohio because I'm feeling a little jumpy.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Oh. It says we are a couple of miles away from the great state of Ohio, even though it has 4 letters in it. I smell cows.
I do too.
And there's some really tall corn. Maybe that corn is sweeter in Ohio. What do you think?
I don't know.
Wow. So, Mrs. Bodine,
Yeah.
I wanted to share something with you and all the great folks that follow our channel. There is a guy that we follow each other's channel, and his name is JT Hickman. And he lives in Indiana. And he served our great country. I'm not sure which branch it was. I apologize for that. His son, I think, just left or is in boot camp as well. So he's a hero, and we appreciate his service and the service his son has now given us. But one of the things that he's been doing lately is really help promote and bring awareness to these dogs that are given to soldiers. What do they call those? Where you give a certain type of dog for...
I forgot what
That's awful.
therapy dog.
And I don't know if it's a therapy dog, but it sucks to get old. So I will correct that, I'm sure, in the comments or somewhere to make sure I get that right. But he put a video out yesterday or the day before. I don't remember exactly when it was. It was about a 3-minute video, and it was about a veteran who had lost his dog, and his dog had passed away, and he he just wasn't ready for another dog, and he finally was ready, and this group ended up giving him a cute black lab puppy, and he was in a wheelchair. I don't know if that was permanent, by the way, or not. Excuse my hand there, but just a really cool video, and what a great cause. And I don't care how rough and tough you think you are. You watch this little 3-minute video, you'll start sobbing like a little baby. So I am going to link that video, as well as link JT's channel. Good guy, good content. Like I said, he served our country, and I'm also going to try to link the group that's doing this. I know that they do take contributions if you can do that. I think JT has a way to link that in, and I know I need to go do that too, but if you happen to have a few dollars sitting around for a great cause, that would be a good one. So just wanted to share that with you folks. JT, thanks for what you're doing. All right, Mrs. Bodine, we are getting closer. It is called Guilford Lake.
It's been a beautiful drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty ride for sure. We are turning here in a few miles on Spillway Drive, so that makes sense. I must say, there's some pretty roads in Ohio.
Yes, there is.
Look at this barn.
Beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I like to have all that stuff on top there. Whew.
Stinky out here. You ride in the country, that's what you get.
That's right. All good.
Yeah, I agree. Wouldn't be country riding if you didn't get a little smell.
Nope.
Look out for motorcycles, folks. Look out for motorcycles. And children on bikes. Huh. Here we go. This is it. Mark's Landing Lakefront Restaurant, straight ahead.
Route recalculation.
Wow, folks, is this cool or what? Oh, how is our timing?
Is that all of them?
I don't know if this is the group or not. And now this is a different group, I think.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this is a different group of guys.
That's so pretty out there.
That's pretty cool looking right there, isn't it, folks? What do you think, Mrs. Bodine?
Awesome.
This is pretty great,
It
isn't it?
reminds me of Goose Bay Marina in Maryland.
Does it?
Yeah. They got blue crabs there.
Ooh. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, for sure, right? Alright, folks. We are here at Guilford Lake. And, look at it out there. That's pretty cool. Mark's Landing. Gonna rent a boat out here. Alright, folks, that is going to be it for Mrs. Bodine and myself. Any parting words, Mrs. Bodine? Mrs. Bodine has her helmet off. She's silent. I'm not going to comment because that'll just get me in trouble. Alright, folks, thanks for checking in with Bodine 52 and my bride. Please be safe out there. And if you stay tuned for my next video that'll be out in a couple days, I will show you the group ride a little bit, and then our ride with Mr. and Mrs. HDR in this beautiful area of Ohio. Thanks, folks. Talk soon.